Hi there, my name is Vanessa. I'm from Group 4 Grammar Class BIL 1033 Group C. Today I'm gonna explain about common mistakes in this video. Hope you enjoy! In this video, I'm gonna tell you guys about the members of Group 4. And after that, I'm gonna explain about common mistakes in grammar that people normally do. I will be giving types of common mistakes, examples, and also formula to prevent it from happening again. And by the end of this video, I'm going to conclude what we have learned today. First of all is me. My name is Vanessa Mathivanan. The second member is Muhammad Hizral Faiz bin Rozeman. Third in line, we have Tharmmendrah lalaki Sevasangar, and also we have Yasmin, Zulaikha, Binti, Ahmad. Last but not least, we have Shammeta, anak perempuan Arumugam, as our group members. So, in today's video, I'm gonna tell you what is a common mistake in grammar. Common mistake is the mistakes that students normally do and wouldn't even realize that it is a mistake because it's been done repeatedly and no one even really realizes it, and I guess no one also even advised them that it is wrong. So that's why they never even care about the mistakes that they have done in grammar. The first common mistake that people normally do is misused homophones. This info is gathered by me, myself, Vanessa. So what is homophones? Homophones are words with a different meaning but have a same pronunciation and also have a different kind of spelling, such as sight, which can have a meaning as scenery, and the other one sight as a landscape. Since they are not actually misspellings, students often misuse this and make it look like misspellings. So here are some examples that I have prepared. The first one is I cannot hear you with the spelling H-E-R-E. This sentence is completely out of topic since the person who's saying this wanted to say I cannot hear you, which holds the meaning listen. The second sentence is that book belongs to Maria, to with a double O. As I say just now, it sounds ridiculous. So the correct sentence is that book belongs to Maria. The third wrong sentence that I have made is I wonder how could he bear the pain. Bear with the spelling of a teddy bear, B-E-A-R. And the correct one is I wonder how could he bear the pain. Bear with the spelling B-A-R-E and meaning how he could stand with the pain that he gone through. So how do we prevent of misusing homophones? The best way to avoid them is to read up commonly misused homophones so that everyone will be aware of which ones typically cause trouble for people. So the second common mistake that people normally do is creating words that are not even words. This info is by Hizral. Words that are made up by people are not even existed in English dictionary or language. They just made it up just to use it informally, but here's the mistake. They even use it in a formal situation. For example, writing a letter or having a formal conversation during interview. These words are created to shorten certain words which don't even sound right. For example, she probably went to home because of a fever. What is even a probably? Probably is a derivative from the correct word probably, which is usually used in informal context. But sometimes people normally use it in formal context too because they are not aware of the mistakes that they have done. So the correct sentence for this is, she probably went home because of a fever. So how do we prevent from using words that are not words? By using the correct English in our daily conversation, even in informal affairs. Frequently, words like this can be easily corrected. The third common mistake that students normally do is present or past tenses. What is a past tense? It's used to describe what has already happened. Meanwhile, present tense is used to describe things that are happening now or things that are continuous. We have a wrong example here where it says, I have gone to the shopping complex a day ago. As we have known, the action that has been done here is the action that happened before today. Means the person that have gone to the shopping complex have gone days before. So the correct sentence that we should have used is, I had gone to the shopping complex a few days ago. So how do we prevent from always mixing up our tenses? First, we need to read the complete sentence first and identify whether the sentence is in past tense or present tense. We also need to make sure to underline the words that describes whether the sentence is in past or in present. Next is me, myself, and I, which is categorized as pronouns. This info is gathered by Shammeta. People normally make mistakes by using pronouns differently as how they're supposed to be function. So the first pronoun is I. I is function as the subject of sentences. A common mistake occurs when the subject of a sentence includes a noun and a pronoun. For example, me tried the fried rice. As we all know, me is never the subject. So the right sentences is, I tried the fried rice. And the formula that we need to use to avoid this kind of mistakes is remove the noun and examine for correctness. After that, we have the pronoun me, which is function as the object of verbs and prepositions. A common mistake occurs when the object includes another noun plus the pronoun. So, for example, we will never use please call I when you arrive because the pronoun me function as the object of the verb call. So, the correct sentence is please call me when you arrive. The formula to avoid this mistake is ignore the extra noun and then check for correctness. Lastly but not least is myself. The pronoun myself must reflect on another noun or pronoun in a sentence. So a common mistake normally occurs when myself is substituted from me because it seems more polite or more correct, but actually it isn't. So for example, you may give your donation either to Chacha or me. Never substitute myself for me. Formula: myself is correct only when it refers to a previously mentioned noun or the pronoun. Fifth common mistake that students always use is preposition to. As we all know, every time when we use to in a sentence, after to will always be the root word. So the word after the preposition to must be in the original word or the root word. So here's some example. Bala likes to eating vegetables every day. We all know that after the word preposition to, we must use the root word back, the original word. So the correct sentence is Bala likes to eat vegetables every day. Here are some formulas that Tharmmendrah has prepared. 2 is always single, or 2 equals to root word. To end this video, I'm gonna sum up all of the information in today's lesson. So as we all know, there are many types of common mistakes that students do, especially those that I have mentioned just now, such as misused homophones, preposition mistake, pronoun mistake, tenses mistake, and lastly, creating words that is never a word. So all of these mistakes have their own formulas to prevent from continuing repeating it again and again. And the members of Group 4 have found the common mistake that students normally do. And we hope that by doing this presentation and video, students will be more aware of the importance that we must use the correct English language. And by using the correct English language, we as students would know how to score well during exam and also will have great conversation with the people around us.
Thank you for still being with me till the end. I hope that any mistakes that I have done are not that bad, and I'm really sorry if I have done any mistakes or I have said the wrong words. And by this I end my video by saying have a blessed day. Thank you.